Hi YouTube, I have one quick message for you today. People are watching too much porn nowadays, but they don't even know it. Also, people are watching just the porn like in a sexual way that everybody knows what means porn. But also there's another type of porn, and that's social media, especially lifestyle vlogs, buying Lamborghini at 19 years old, traveling around the world in private jet, going on a trip with 10 beautiful models, traveling in business class to Dubai, whatever. You saw these types of videos on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. And if you are a young guy, the biggest problem for about this content is that it's giving you no benefits, nothing. It's just taking your time, your energy, and your like everything, because you're just watching somebody living his life. And the most important thing about this is that you don't even know if it is real, if he really paid for it, or it's just rented, or you don't know it. You don't know it. But many people, after watching these videos, are depressed, are out of energy. And it is because they are watching these videos and they are starting comparing themselves to that position, to that video. They start talking to themselves like, what if I'm behind? What if I'm not making enough money? You see it? People that were building businesses 30 years ago, 30 years ago, or 20 years ago, they just came to fucking office and they were working for 10, 12, 15 hours a day. And they were grinding, they were doing what they want. And they didn't see Ferrari around them, like materialistic stuff every time. Because now, if you are working, you are trying to get somewhere, and you are a young guy, you still have your phone around you. And you can have like the best day in your life. Sales are going up, business is good, everything. But then you take your phone, open Instagram, and you see somebody in Ferrari or whatever, or just he bought a Ferrari. And some people totally switch, like in a second. Their mood went from here to here, just because they see some post on Instagram, or they see TikTok of some Lamborghini or Ferrari or whatever. And I think that's the real problem, because we are too attached to materialistic stuff. Too much. Too much. And also, you think you will be more motivated if you watch these type of videos of people driving Ferraris and giving you advice. But it's not as you think. I think you already watched some these type of videos, like lifestyle vlogs, whatever. And do you think it gave you something? Do you think you made some progress after this? I think 90% of people are feeling just the shit after watching these videos. And the solution for this: don't be too attached about somebody having something, or too much attached to, for example, if I will not own Ferrari in 3 years, I will be shit or whatever. No, you will not be. Like, that's the biggest problem. Because there's like big illusion for people that are not doing business, that they think if they will start, they will buy Ferrari in 3 years. No, if you will not own some stupid, really successful startup, you will probably never buy a Ferrari in 3 years of doing business. That's just the straight fact. That's the biggest problem I see around me nowadays. And I was the same when I was 15, 16 years old. I was already doing business. I was selling sneakers online. I was selling Nike, Jordans, Yeezys, whatever. I also had my e-com store. It's called Authent New, by the way. And I was not on top level of my mind. Like, I'm still not on top level of my mind. But I was just a young guy, you know, who was still on high school. And I could just see some video in the internet or TikTok. And I saw my dream car. And maybe in a combination of not having a good day today and seeing these videos, I started being more and more depressed. Like, I came to my office after school and I started scrolling reels or TikToks of cars, luxury lifestyles, traveling, etc. And the output of this was that I was just 3, maybe 4 hours in the office and I did nothing because I felt like a shit. I felt totally depressed. Like, totally. I was not able doing nothing. Thanks God that I'm not already in this situation. But the way that I let my mood depend on some videos on internet, that's crazy. Maybe you have similar or same experience with social media. Yeah. So the final sentence for this video is that do not be too attached for materialistic stuff. Just work, do what you need to do, and maybe in the future you will own some beautiful car, you will travel the world or whatever. But right now, you just need to work